Aloy. This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your desk.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, you'll do as you wish.
Touchy. Looks good. This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
Outlander on the mountain!
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
This is Song's Edge, biggest settlement in the cut.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
Aratak means to go back to the mountain, and I will stand with him.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning. Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear! Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his...
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered. Like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses. Aurea's been to that shindig. But when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice.
A land cold enough to crack teeth. Phil, don't believe me, I've tried.
And Aurea is the one who's...
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed her.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. Or it could be because they all got indigested. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off.
Is Aratak a renowned war?
He's a Werik chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Werik, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I... Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little... Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines.
What are these Weriks?
Not like our clans back home. You don't get born and to prove your best at something. Some Weriks come and go. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the big...
I'm not sure if I'm less confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Werik has a chieftain and a shaman. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their head.
You said you've lived...
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about... We were barely scraping by. A great prophet is come. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among... We could get through to enough of... We could really put this place on the map.
We?
Me. Her mother wanted me to show her. Say, when you need...
Women?
Look for her at Long now.
I want to know more about this.
It's crazy.
Or there's something to it.
Then, you need... She was last seen headed for the mountain. I've heard only the shamans know the trick. But I do know where you could find her apprentice.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow.
Well, now I'm definitely interested.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Aurea or Thunderstrom. Might be worth a shot.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavy.
Forgive me, my chieftain.
But this will not be an attempted...
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander. I suppose you wish to speak?
Aurea knows about...
She does a shaman's work. That is not for... Certainly not...
Did your Werik come...
No, we rallied most of our hunters, but I was born here and stayed to fight the Karj. A few of my old warriors remain...
This...
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and change the machines.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to...
There are other Weraks and some...
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need... After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite. Perhaps it will last.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being...
The risk of what? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge.
Well, I guess that's it.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
I speak for the spirits. He who ignores the spirits ignores the blue light.
Ulrich's bandits are parasites, surviving off Banuk blood and sweat.
No one hunts like the Banuk. But I've heard that Nora can handle their bows.
Deep in. Silence by rising waters.
Something in your absence.
No more.
You seems
Yes, I'm Lala.
deep dip.
A hollow. I'd explain.
A flood.
Just north. Look all you.
Remember, Banukai, when the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small.
Painted cliff or no painted cliff, the
Who
challenge
led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe, who delighted in sucking the marrow from our broken bones. Everywhere Banukai and her Werak fled, the ravenous tribe were never far behind. Seeking a way to defeat them, Banukai
when the hunt eludes them.
The machine spirits may be restless now. They have not always been. Things will return to normal one day.
Quite a view. It's a use from up here. You can all our marks. That outlooks. Haven't met songs, but a new start.
The Banuk.
You want to? Some are called.
Do the machine.
I don't know. Others like, and sometimes
These pigment
salts.
These pigments.
Salts gather.
Have you always been?
I've all up there as a child. All of us.
I'll see what I
Seek out the. But I'd reward you.
The blue light abandoned the tall-necked track to the frost figures many years ago.
She walked. The light struggled to push its way out of her, but the machines were there to aid her. She sewed her body shut with their cables, patched herself with their metal, and kept the light within. When she arrived, the forces of the ravenous tribe had surrounded them.
Water lapping on old stone.
Welcome to the cut, Outlander.
The daemon's markings are fierce.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Nerea. To do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
Outlander, wait a moment. That weapon of you.
This? No.
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, but it could be improved upon. Far north of here, there is. Find a bird. That's.
Get a rail from...
Colors never end up as vibrant as I'd like.
That'll help.
Lost another caravan.
Outlanders.
Last week.
Carja
Got
outlanders.
my wages. Again.
What brings you...
There's good machine. We've had a not your
Our son King Avad was sitting on his hands, but he got the prince out.
Berg... said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far. That must be Niltuk, looking out at that tower. It looks like it's sending out a pulse or signal. Naltuk?
Who are you?
Bergrand told...
He's persistent.
And I'm not selling.
Well, you won't. She seeks guidance. And the task she gets. What can I do about the daemon's energy?
All right. You want to stop the spread of the daemon's...
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least...
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. Interesting. Maybe I could override it. Kill the machines. But what about the tower? I might be able to destroy it. Or override it. By that pulse from the tower. So the tower helps nearby machines, but it can be overridden.
You are quite the warrior.
Seems I can take...
You claimed it's... Perhaps, or was she true? She's in retreat. You'll know you've reached shamans who can... If you make it that...
How do I cross...
Go to the ice, then follow them up. But be careful.
And I'll find Araya.
No. If you see her...
All right. I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path. take to knock one of those over? They're built to last. Now they're hunting me. Of the scavengers. Should scan the tall neck. See how deep the damage goes. Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get at what's inside its head. One of the tall next parts. It's heavy. That's it. Nothing to see here. Well, that fits. Sure hope it works. Well, it's in better shape than it was. Okay, if I'm right, I just need to get the power flowing through it again. And if I'm wrong, at least no one's watching. That should wake you up. Easy now. Easy! Right, it's never easy. Now I need to climb that tall neck again. I'll need to find higher ground. I should be able to jump onto the tall neck from here. Okay, time to climb up to its head. must be the ruin Lala was talking about. Deep in. Floated too, like she said. Snot moss. Probably came from somewhere upriver. Follow the river, find its source. Seems simple enough. I can get out of this. Okay, they're heading back. Must be the entrance to this den. These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above. I'm pretty far up. The shaman's path must be around. This must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about. Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions. Took a wrong turn. What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them. Yep, focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way. This isn't the way out. Some gear, though. Not this way. Not this way. But then, where? Huh, I see. Up. Stalkers. Gotta be careful. Okay, through here. Dead end. But at least there's stuff. Gotta get past these stalkers. One way or another. Done with the cave. So what's next on this path? How does this bridge work? Looks like it needs to fill up with water before I can cross. Now how do I cross this one? Down. Down it is. There's the way up. I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up. Made it. Okay, heading for more waterfalls.